E-team, thanks for these great improvements, and don't sleep on Jesse's improvement. I think you did a great job.
Hey guys, this morning I got the grease, Kanban remade and labels, also the roll-lock disc pads from 3M for Sesame Street, Kanban and labels, as well as the small pry bars for over the top, and then went over some things with Luke. Thank you.
This morning I found homes for these two boards that needed to be found homes for. The Kabushi board and the recipe board. The recipe board I put on top of the machine. It's easy to pull off and put back up. It's right where you need it when you look up. I think that'll be a good home for that one. But the Kabushi board, I think that's how you say it, is I don't think it's in the best home, but if somebody has a better idea for it, I'm all open for ideas.
The E-team, one thing, we're making a lot of progress here, and it's looking real nice. One thing I'm a little concerned about is I'm pretty sure that this is for shirt rags, and there's really no home for it, so it's really easy for the wedge to not be set here, and it's not similar to what we're doing over here. So if you look over here, this particular one is too big, so we can either go with that option or do it like an option like this where we take it, it's actually attached. Now this one has it here. It's nice to have it right where you ask the question, so this should be together. So that's kind of an established standard, which obviously we can improve. One of the things that's happening is that we get stuff that comes in for install. We don't necessarily always order ourselves. Somebody sometimes asks for a favor so that we can send it. So for instance, this one we were installing shower raw bars. This is the mixer valve for one of the showers. It's just it's kind of a consistent issue that doesn't happen very often, but it does happen regular enough. And so the basketball team decided that they were going to install it. It's usually for install a specific space, and we're going to write the job name on it, and it's going to go on that marketplace, so it can go out on the install truck when it needs it. Alrighty, team. So here is the improvement. It's got to get a home on here, but here's the concept at least. Over the top, job specific items, mark items per job. So this job is for Krieger, and we have everything marked and ready for it. And that'll be standard going forward on inbound material for jobs that are custom ordered. Hey team, of course we don't really have it before because there's nothing there, but we're really trying to refine our sales process. And we want our customers to go through the same process. And one of the things, sometimes we have older customers and they need to sit down. That's one. Two, they're kind of trying to create, we like an open office environment. We still like to create a slight initial barrier. So if somebody sits here, we'll be able to get a computer or a screen or a laptop or a iPad or something here. Because one of the problems we have, people come up and they're standing at our desk and they're looking at financial information for us, and it's kind of weird and awkward, and then it also leads to a lot of mistakes. So this is step one of improving the sales process. The other thing here, small improvement, we get asked what Letty is. She gets called a boy a lot, and they always think her name is Lenny, so we thought, hey, kind of motivate people to give her a treat. The install team, they worked on trying a new way to create a floating bench seat in a shower, and it turned out great. Steve was jumping all over it, so way to go. Hey team, I was over processing this whole thing because we were gonna build things for this and blah, blah, blah. But ultimately this is our employee resource center, which we're gonna improve. And for instance, I wanted it to be like, that'd be lunch, and then this would be where we come to make labels and all that stuff. And we keep moving the label maker away from the station we built, and that's there. So we're gonna update this, but we're gonna go with a simple thing, put everything on wheels. And so I'm checking out here for a few days, so when I get back, we'll get this cleaned up. And this will be called the Mini Lebowski. The Mini. Yo guys, one of the things, I'm over here, and I kind of noticed, this seems not very visual, and this seems really kind of dangerous. So good opportunity for improvement over here. in hat demold. Hey team, so this is the water spider information, and it's working out pretty good, but it made a little quick improvement. So each person can mark down who, how long, and then what their issues were on the date of where it is. I made a label so that to remember we're gonna mark down who, how long, and what our problems were. And then this will help make it visual to how the month went, and you can see like somebody missed on the 23rd, for instance, and it'll just be a little bit more visual. So, hey guys, I'm here at the water spider location. I added this little thing for this bin. Down the road too, we'll also be able to put crumb trails on there. So if we find a place where we could use a crumb trail, we'll have them ready to rock and roll. Thank you. Hey E-Team, Jesse grabbed me here. He said, hey, I can get this thing set up. Let's get that improvement done you were talking about. So when we pour this niche, you have the ability to pour it all the way up to here. And that's way too thick. Really, the reality of it is it should be poured to the bottom of this and even just a little lower. So you see how thick this part really is. And so we're gonna poke-yoke it. So we had to run that puppy a couple times, and then we got it down to the correct thickness. Here Jesse took the 80 grit on orbital and got the rough edges sanded up, prepared for wax. Here Jesse got the first coat of wax on that so that it would release the next time we use it. Then after this he took a rag and made sure to wipe it in, and then also took the can wax to get it done too. What'd you just do?
Ran it through the foot. Hat wax.
Now it won't stick. Now we're gonna put it away and we're good to go, right?